AskRed did by background day 3888. What is something that used to be affordable 10 years ago but now is criminally overpriced? Wings. Used to be deals at almost every restaurant where you could buy as many as you wanted at $50 per wing. Now it's around $15 for just 8 wings at even shitty brew pubs. In college in the early 2000s there were $0.25 wing nights all over. Dollar beers, too. Any random Tuesday night we could go out for wings and a slice or two of pizza, and stay out drinking beers for a few hours, all for $20. I can't imagine getting through college today on a job near minimum wage with inflation and crazy rent prices. Shit. $15 for 8 wings, they better be damn good. I'm going to be upset for tiny limp dick wings at $2 EA, especially having lived in Western NY for nearly my whole life. Going out to eat. I got cheap Chinese takeout for 2 last night, cost over $50. That explains why I just don't go out anymore except once every few months. I don't know how people afford to do it regularly. I used to have to ask the neighbors to go in on Chinese delivery with us because the minimum delivery order size was $20, and 2 people couldn't eat that much. Concert tickets. I was telling my sister-in-law, who is a good 10 years younger than me, about this. I remember as a teenager whose only income was a paper route being able to afford concert tickets and going to multiple concerts per month. Now even small venues are charging upwards of €80 for tickets. It's not viable for me, on a grown-up salary, to do more than a few concerts per year. And buy merch? Forget about it. Food. I recently told my dog if she wants to keep eating, she is going to have to get a job. Pet food supplies has gone up ridiculously over the last few years and I've noticed it's mainly Purina that own everything. Litter I used to buy all the time on sale for around $8-12 a tub and it's now $20 and never goes on sale. Cans of cat food used to be 50 cents and under and are now 80-90 cents for cheap brands. Dry food has gone up at least 50% too. Used to buy my cats a certain brand only sold at PetSmart for $30 a bag and it has slowly crept up to $48 for 11 pounds. Was helped out by PetSmart always having 20% coupons on their app which they as of a few months ago removed. Second-hand items. Resellers came and jacked that shit up. I laugh when I go to Goodwill nowadays, half that junk is priced close to new prices and some over new. Ain't paying $5.99 for some plain shirt with a local company logo or random small sport event on it. Maybe more than 10 years, but bowling used to be some good cheap fun. Nowadays the cost is eye-watering. Place near us still does $2 Tuesdays, $2 per game, $2 shoe rentals, and fries and a drink are $2 each. Since the wife and I have our own shoes and bowling balls, we can do 3 games for $12. I got a 3-piece combo at KFC tonight, $15. $15 and food poisoning, to be accurate. Property prices in various regions have risen significantly over the past 10 years, making them less affordable. We bought our house in 2011 for under $300k, 3-bed, 2.5 bath with a large fenced yard. Now you can't get a shitty mobile home for that price in our area. It's insane. Young married people can't buy a home to start a family and it's really sad. Gestures broadly. Gestures broadly back in agreement. The real question is, what isn't overpriced? TVs are cheaper than they've ever been. Thank God too, we have the ability to distract ourselves from the world falling apart around us. Every damn thing. TVs are somehow the only things that seem to stay cheap. Walmart's basically made most of their products at least $5-7 per item, if not more. My grandmother used to shop at Walmart or Food Lion and buy enough for 5 people. Like, eat like kings for $100 a week. Now my mom and I struggle to stay under $100 for just two of us. Oh, and the quality of everything is shit. OMG, too true. My food budget is out of control. It's just me and a small kid and it's a $100 every time I go shopping. I am not buying anything special, but everything is just so expensive. Chicken thighs and ground beef are outrageous, and that used to be the cheap option. Eating out. Menu prices have way outpaced inflation. I think a lot are compensating for grubber DTC fees. Plus tipflation is completely out of hand. Most of that just since the pandemic. Pre-COVID we, family of 4, ordered out 2-3 times a week. Now it's 1-2 a month. This includes ordering McDonald's. Thrift stores. I went to one yesterday and saw $15 jeans. I went to a wholesale store and bought new ones for the same price. I don't even bother going to thrift stores anymore. They lost their damn minds. I've seen items currently in stock at the original store for cheaper than the same item at the thrift store. Skiing plus everything else. Definitely skiing. Thanks Vale. You started it. Everything but a small package of ground beef for $10 bother me the most. Damn, I was just all hyped that 1 pound of 80/20 hamburger that isn't supermarket logs was on sale at my local small grocery store for £2.99. Usually it's for something. Red meat for months. When I was a kid, you could go into the corner shop with £1 and come out with 2 Cokes, 3 Freddas and a magazine. Nowadays, CCTV everywhere. Excellent joke, mate. We'll be stealing that one. Rent. The dollar menu. It's now called a value menu. 4.50 double cheeseburger at McDonald's was $1 just a few years ago. Breakfast burritos. I used to swing down to the Beto's and grab a bacon breakfast burrito for $2.85. The same one is $11 now. Those ingredients. It's an egg and a small strip of bacon. Michael. What could they cost? $10. Edit. Sigh. For the people who didn't get it. https://yahoo.be/nl_kike9dsuw. Spent $6 on 18 eggs the other day. The goddamn prices went up again overnight, like right after Christmas. For no reason. Sick of this shit. Costco $12 for 5 dozen large white eggs. Housing, education and healthcare. Housing went from unaffordable 10 years ago to downright astronomically impossible today. Housing and food for starters. I think going to a restaurant and seeing wings listed as market price qualifies. Oh yeah, and Cheez-Its and string cheese are way more expensive now, or maybe it's just my mom doesn't pack them in my lunch anymore, or pack me a lunch at all. I'm an adult now. The giant box of mozzarella sticks at Costco used to be about $7.99 or $8.99. Now? It's about $14.99 or $15.99.